hold up. It's that boy G-Plans. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall, some say he's a man.
Nate is on DJ Codered. What's up, man?
It's good. We're good, man.
To have you today, man. We long overdue for a sit down. We long overdue.
It's an honor, man. It's an honor.
You know now. You was one of the first people I talked about. You know, I was saying I was going to start a blog or whatever. You know,
yeah, from the get-go.
You know, and I was like, I gotta get a sit down with DJ Codered, man. Now, tell the viewers a little bit about yourself, your background, and how old were you when you first fell in love with music?
So music, how old I was, man, young. Like it go back till like I don't know. All I can say is just like listening to the radio. I was that dude, like recording tape, like my cousin Dre. You know Dre. Like he'll tell you, like I was sitting, like laying in the bed. I'm making tapes, like midnight tapes and stuff, like slow jams. 102, what was it? 102 jams and stuff like that. All of that kind of stuff. Recording the tapes, and he was like, "Yeah, you can't hear no commercials coming in. I'm cutting it off right at the T. Going in next to the right song." He like, "Man, you been doing that." And when you think about it, I played drums in the church.
How old were you during this time?
Man, drums in the church. Man, what? 14 maybe, 13, 14, 15, somewhere around there. Freestyling, coming up freestyling, rapping. Me and Sid Braxton, we rapping. We in the backyard. Me and Dabilization out there. We rapping, just getting it in, freestyling, all that kind of stuff, man. So it's just, I always liked the music, like, period, like from the jump, like, it's just one of them things, it's just a love for it, just off top.
So for the people don't know, like, what part of Natchitoches are you from? What part you came up with?
I would say, if we want to do that, CBC, Carville Circle, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Clarence Drive, Abbott Drive, whatever, but, Southtown, that's where I was, at my grandma's house, stuff like that, and then moving to junior high and stuff like that, on the block, the square or whatever. Yeah. I wasn't there with the bad kids, though. I wasn't thugging, man, but, over there and stuff, so that's pretty much where I was from.
All right, so but most of your life you've been involved in music.
Oh yeah.
So were you always a DJ, or did you want to rap at one point or produce at one point?
I don't think I ever really wanted to rap, like just really like have dreams of like being some big time rapper. I never really wanted to do that. For me, it just was like, I always knew good music. I always could tell like what was good, what wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? And people got their opinions on what's good. I like that. I don't like that. But just like across the board, most people gonna be like, okay, when it came to a song, it's like, okay, most people gonna like this song. And I already knew that. Like, I knew that. I just had a natural feel of like what sounded good, what went together good, however they orchestrated it, you know what I'm saying? It just was good, and I was like, okay, I can tell, and that's just how it was, All
right, so during all this time, like, when did you decide to take DJ seriously?
When I found out you can make money in it, really, because like how that all started, I took a trip to Houston, you know what I'm saying? I took a trip to Houston with my ex-girl, and her daddy was like a DJ. Her daddy was a DJ or whatever, and he referred to his DJing equipment as toys. So like, that was different for me. When you say a toy, it's like something that you can go out and buy, like right then and right there. Ken doll, whatever, Hot Wheels, that's a toy, right? So, he had like some Pioneers, I think. Oh no, he might have had some Denons, but he had like a, one deck, a mixer, and another deck, and like I think each deck was like 2,000. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's some pricey stuff, you know what I'm saying? And the mix is like 1,000 or something. So, 2,000 for 2,000 for that deck, 2,000 for this deck, 1,000 $1,500 for this mixer, you know, you do the math, you know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of
investing, you know what I'm saying? And he was like telling me how he used to do mixtapes and stuff like that, but I never had an attraction or nothing like that. Like when I was up there, it was really like, you know, my girl at the time, she was off doing whatever she was doing in the house, and I just was glued to what he was doing. You know, I was up there, like, he was playing music for like his whole little house, like surround sound all in his house, and like when he referred to it as toys, it just was like, it was cool to me, and I just sat up there and watched him like dang, like.
So at that moment, that's when he was like, man, I'm gonna start this DJ stuff.
I was like, this is cool as hell. Like, I was like, this shit is cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, I wanted to get on it so bad, but I couldn't build up enough to ask him. Like, I never asked him. You know, so, but I just sat there for like 1.5, 2 hours, just watch this man just DJ and play with the music, switch the song, you know, and that was interesting to me. And so after that, you know, I did some pricing. You know, went back, at that time I was working at the DC, I went back, did some pricing on it, you know what I'm saying? I probably wouldn't go jump out and get what he had, you know, that was more experienced equipment or whatever, but I jumped out and got something that I could afford, you know what I'm saying? And so that's what I did, and I, like, you know, I was doing the numbers, I'm like, okay, so DJs, how much DJs make, you know what I'm saying? And like, a lot of people don't know this, like, I would like, you know, I guess, well, a lot of people in the black culture, I guess, you know, when they talk about it, you might hear DJ Khaled, you know, Swiss Beats, you know, DJ Smalls, you know, anybody else, you know what I'm saying, these DJs, these black DJs, but when I was looking at DJs, I was looking at European DJs. Yeah. These dudes making millions.
So who are they?
Tiesto, one of the top DJs in the world, people like Skrillex. People like I might chop this name, Avicii or whatever. I don't know how you say it, but people know who I talk about if you know. But you know, Calvin Harris. You know, just people like this, like these big time DJs, dude. They were making millions. They making millions. So when I realized, I was like, they making millions, like off DJing, like just playing songs. I'm like, damn, like this might be something. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I started doing the math, like on a small scale. If I can get somewhere and I can do a gig, if I can do a gig and make 200, 300, if I can do a gig and I can make 300, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you know what I'm saying? $300 Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and $900 a week. Wow. In Natchitoches, you don't see that kind of money.
Not at all. You see, like what was your first DJing set experience like? When you got everything together, you got the investing, you got all your equipment, you got your name, you got your event. What was that first DJ Codered set like?
Like my
what was your experience?
I would say trash. I mean, so
I was there.
All right, so you referring to like the official like Ron's house deal.
When you had your first event, your first set,
okay,
DJ Codered headlined this party. What was that experience like for you?
Okay, see, because I'm thinking more along the lines of like I did a party for my cousin Brianna, like before that, like, you know what I'm saying, like shortly before that, and I did like her little birthday deal, so I was like, you know, just was practicing basically. But the first official, you know, deal when like, you know, the set and stuff like that, I think it was dope then, you know, because even then, like I was constructing my sets then, like I was like song by song, you know what I'm saying? Like I was like putting a whole set together of songs. Like I had my New More mix deck, 2 CDs, I had MP3s, yeah, like I probably had like 80 or 90 songs on this one, 80 or 90 songs on this one, and they was in order. Like I slide them in and I'm like, track number 1, and it might be this, da 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 da, boom, track number 2. I mean, no, it's track number 1 over here, and then I switch to track number 2 over here, boom, track number 2, and it just went in order. So it wasn't like I'm fishing for songs like talking about, it was more so just, I had already done it at the house. I had already put the songs in order, how I was gonna play them.
But did it help? Did it help having songs in order?
Yeah, it made it easier. It made it easier, you know, like, because now I'm just on the fly with it. I'm just winging it. Like I wasn't using my laptop then, you know what I mean? So it's like now I'm using my laptop and stuff. It's just like I got so many songs that I could just pull from, you know, so it's just like I just I just wing it, and you know.
Well, since you have all these songs, will it ever come to a time where somebody come up and say, "Hey, DJ Codered, you got this song, and you just don't have it, or do you have it, or whatever?"
I don't really hate that I don't have a song, because it's just like, you know, I mean, let's be realistic. You know, what DJ got every song in the world? You know, like, let's be realistic. So, you know, it's people that come from, you know, Indiana. It's people that come from Atlanta. It's people that come from, you know, down south. You know, and they got these local artists that they know. Man, you ain't heard of, you know, Youngster Black or all of this kind of stuff. And I'm like, nah, you know, I ain't got that or whatever. You know, but what I do tell them, because at the same time, when you're a DJ, it's a service-based job, whether you realize it or not. So it's like, what I do tell them, I'm like, yo, come back tomorrow. I have it. I go home, you know, download the song or whatever, get it, do some research on it, okay, yada, yada, and I have that song. So if that person come back, next time he come back, even if he don't come back the next day, he come back next week, down a month or whatever, you be like, man, you got that such and such and such? I'ma fuck with you right quick. Bow. You know what I'm saying? On that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just that kind of thing. It's cool.
So now we currently we in Dallas, Texas right now. You know,
loving it.
You know, so
loving it.
I want to know, what was that transition like, coming from a small city to a big city? Describe that process of getting used to everything and coming from where you came from.
The city about their money, I tell you that. You know what I'm saying? From getting told, tickets. You know, I'm out here living the thug life, man. You know, but you know, that transition is life changing. It's life changing. You either like what I tell people, you either gonna sink or swim, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be scared. You can't be a JJ all your life. You can't be pussy when it come to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it's something that like that, when you want to do, you making a transition, a move that can benefit your life in a positive way or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Give you more opportunity and stuff like that. That transition was, you know, I learned a lot. It was hard. I ain't gonna lie. It was hard. And, you know, I guess some people I could have did it better, made it a little easier, maybe saved up a little money or whatever. But
so you just came,
man. Like, I jumped out here. I jumped out here. You know, I ain't had no job like set up. You know how most people try to get a job set up, like I'm a transfer jobs and stuff like that. I came out here. I was waiting on some money, you know, from the DC or whatever, like some racks to drop. You know, and I was out here like, you know, so long, a month or so before that money even hit. You know what I'm saying? So finally, when the money hit, I blew it. I fucked it off, you know. Nah, I wasn't making it right in the strip club or nothing like that. But, you know, I did whatever I did. You know, I can't account for it right now. So if obviously a lot of it was bad investment. I got still some of the clothes in my closet that I ain't never wore from when I first got out here and I had a big ass check. So
how long have you been out here in Dallas, Texas, right now?
Like right around 2 years, bro. Like April. Well, I've been in Irving for 2 years in March. So a little bit over 2 years, like a month or so, 2 years, a month or whatever. So, you know, it's cool, man. I like it, you know, because there's more opportunity and, you know, just some of the things that's out here you just ain't gonna find in the city, you know, where we from, in Natchitoches or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's it on that. You know?
All right, we're gonna get back to the music. Like, so what do you think the difference between the Louisiana music scene and Texas music scene? What's the big difference you notice?
Texas music scene, but I mean, I ain't just like a scene kind of dude. Like, in Louisiana, it's thick. I know that much. But as far as like, I'm out here, I'm not like in the Texas culture of like, you know, oh, this is an artist from Fort Worth. Oh, this is an artist from Arlington. You know, I done ran across a couple of them, but as far as the actual music scene, the Dallas music scene, I ain't like out here, you know what I'm saying? But in Louisiana, you know, we got our own sound. You know, we know that jig with your feet, that bounce, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You know, whatever they doing these days, you know, Lil Shooter, we were just talking about it. Yeah, you know, all that, shout out to all of them, you know, that's out there doing that, you know, but, so, I mean, when it come to that, it's just, I just like music as a whole. You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
So do you have any like favorite artists you listen to right now?
Oh yeah. You know,
Do you see yourself want to DJ for one of them one day or something?
I used to be on some stuff like that. You know, I used to be like, you know, I DJ for like Big Crit or something, and it's like I feel like a lot of times, you know, you can follow an artist, follow an individual, watch their interviews and stuff like that, and you can kind of get a feel of like what type of person they is. And if you know yourself, you know, it's more so like, you know, I probably can fit in with that group of people. You know, like a J. Cole, I probably can hang around those kind of cats. You know what I'm saying? Not saying like my goal is to just be hanging with those type of cats, but I'm just saying like I couldn't hang versus a J. Cole or a Young Thug. I couldn't hang with Young Thug. You get what I'm saying? For whatever reason, Young Thug, whatever he does, you know what I'm saying?
That's your preference.
Yeah, and that's my preference, because somebody gonna feel different. You know, I'm pretty sure it got people out here that's like, oh man, Young Thug, you know, that's my best friend, that's my best friend. You know, I can hang with that dude or whatever, but not me, you know. It's like, you know, but favorite artists, you know, some of the favorite artists, I go my top 5, like my top 5 MCs. Top 5 MCs, it's like Zero. You know, I throw Zero. I love some Zero, bro. I came up on Zero. Everything Zero, I know it. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Throw Pac in there, and it ain't in this order, you know. But Zero, Pac, J. Cole, of course, Big Crit, and then I usually throw Nipsey in there.
Nipsey nice, though.
And you know, however somebody feel, like, you know, K-Dot, you know. K-Dot, he over my head, like his recent stuff, but early K-Dot, like with the Section 80 and you know, some of that stuff people ain't even on, and some of the overly dedicated mixtapes and stuff like that. A lot of that stuff, you know, people ain't on. They just, you know, on K-Dot, and he in the light now, so people like, oh yeah, like.
I want to ask you this. All right, that's on the mainstream scale. Anybody from the hometown that you know who's rapping right now? Is there anybody that you feeling from the hometown and you're like, well, I'm out here in Texas, I'll probably play their record out here or whatever? Anybody you feeling from the hometown?
Well, I actually, you know, ran that Juice. You know, when I heard that, Hollywood King, that Juice, I ran that, you know, in the spot where I'm at and stuff. You know, I like things about, and we had this conversation, you know, it's like I like things about the artist, you know, like I like Lization, you know. I feel like he got that energy, you know what I'm saying? Like he got a certain type of energy about him, man. It's just like, you know, his voice on the track when he in there, it's like, I like that, you know. Jeffrey Lynn, I like Jeffrey Lynn too, you know, because Jeffrey Lynn, you know, powered up on EXO. You know, that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say when it comes to Jeffrey Lynn, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, he had it lit back in the day, like for real. So I just feel like I say, he got a natural talent. Both him and, you know, Hollywood King, you know, but like I say, I like something about all of them, to tell the truth. Like the people out the city, you know, I really do, you know.
Right now, you talking to everybody, artists, DJs, or whoever's gonna watch this interview. Do you have any advice for anybody, rappers, DJs, whoever want to get in music or whatever they want to do, making big moves or whatever? What's your advice to everybody right here watching?
Know yourself. You know, it's one of the things. Know yourself. Like I say, it's a lot of rappers out here. When you in the rap game, it's competitive. A lot of people want to rap. I feel like a lot of people. Just like I told my barber this. I told my barber this the other day, and I was like, some of these people could have been good soccer players. You know what I'm saying? Like they could have been a good banker. They could have been a good accountant or a good, you know what I'm saying? A good producer, gospel singer or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case. But it's just like coming up where we come from and stuff like that. You know what we had? It was, you know, like they say, basketball. You got sports, and you got music, you got rap and stuff like that. So it's like if you wasn't doing one of them two, it's kind of like, you know, what you doing, you know. So, you know, I think it's just knowing yourself and knowing what you really like, and not just flunking out and doing something because you see the next man. Like, you know, that might not be your niche. You might not be good as you know what I'm saying. Regardless, you know, like, but the world will tell you. The world gonna give you that feedback. you know, sooner or later. That's what I think, you know. But know yourself, man. You know, whatever it is that you want to do out here when it comes to anything, you know what I'm saying? Whatever knowledge that you want to acquire, you know what I'm saying? Like I tell people all the time, you know, like we living in an age of information, you know what I'm saying? And you slow if you don't know that, you know, not really, but you know, we living in an age of information, everything at the tip of your fingertips, you know what I'm saying? You can get on your phone, Google. Like I hate when people ask me simple stuff like, you know, like simple stuff like where it's at. Like, you know, we start like sending you the address to something, you know, just simple stuff like where it's at.
And you can find it on your phone.
All you gotta do is Google it. All you gotta do is hit the button and be like, such and such, you know, urban library. You know what I'm saying? Urban library or whatever. So whatever it is that you want to know, you know what I'm saying? Take initiative, man, and just, you know, of course you gotta believe in yourself, because if you don't, ain't no who else gonna believe in yourself? Who else gonna believe in you? Like talking about, you know what I mean? And it's just keep going, man. Don't give up. And man, whatever it is out here, just read, man. Read. Like I heard Wale say, if you put money in the book, I bet you niggas couldn't find it. So like, it's like we should prove that wrong. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. It's like, cause like anything that I want to know about, anything that I feel like I want to get better at, whether it's money, finances, business, communications, marketing, anything, it's in a book. Somebody went ahead of the game and put it in a book for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's free game. Rather that's in the library or whatever, you know? So whatever it is that you want to be, you know, just find out yourself, find out your likes, your dislikes, your don'ts, your do's, and you know what you want to do, and you know have yourself a purpose, have yourself an end goal. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to inspire and motivate. You know what I'm saying? However I need to do that, that's what I do.
All right, now anybody want to get in touch with DJ Codered? They want you to DJ for them. Do you have any contact information for them? How they can get in touch with you?
Yeah, most definitely. I wish at this time I can like throw my little website out, but I ain't got it. But it's all good. You know, we working. Yeah. So, man, hit my Facebook, my DJ Codered page. I got a whole page dedicated to that. You know, DJ Codered. My Instagram, DJ_Codered. My Snapchat. That's what is my Snapchat? I think YKingCode09 or something like that. I'm bad. My Twitter @TheRealDJCodered. You know, hit me up, man. Message me. You know, and we can make something happen. It's that.